Favorite host of your favorite show in the world. It's your boy Karceno here. In case you're watching this later, this is a very live chat, which means I have a very lot of subscribers who like to stay up late, like me. I'm a black man. So while we're live, we're going to actually answer questions that the people might want to ask. So we will sit here and deal with that as it comes. Now, I don't know if I'm live streaming correctly or incorrectly. This might have went left. Hold on. I think we got technical difficulties. Uh-oh. This was not my fault, y'all. I apologize. Hold on. All right, let's try to shoot this again. Because what worked before was not working. So while they try to fix the kinks and the bugs and doing what they do and all that nonsense, we'll just be sitting here right now waiting for the questions to pop up. We already got questions galore. We were supposed to spin all the way around like the evil professor. Dante, that is the craziest question I've ever been asked. But of course, I baited it on basketball. Now. Oh, now people saying it's back on. How many people got notifications? I don't think people got their notifications sent out at all. Once again, YouTubers paying people to not do their jobs. How do I get all the info? I just close my head like this and think, and then all the words just pop in my head. No. Research and people. People now getting their notifications. Yep, it's popping in now. East Chicago in the house. People would sleep like, oh, had to hit the notification button. Sleep at the wheel again. Do I really like Meek Mill? Y'all done blew my whole page up about Meek Mill. Alright, let's get this out in the open. And let's finish this right here. Okay? The reason Meek Mill is getting it right now from me is because Meek Mill, after his incident with his entourage jumping on French Montana, they come on my Instagram, sends me a direct message, and they all excited. His goons. Like, yeah, we got them 3 for 3. Yeah, we got them. Yeah, we coming 3 down, 3 more to go. You, Aubrey, and I guess somebody else. So now they mad because I retaliated. I didn't do like DJ Alabama or whatever his name is. I didn't do what he did and just cower and put them into my top 5. So after French Montana get attacked, they got people hitting me up on the DM. So what I'm going to do again is show y'all the DMs from their crew, so that you would know that I'm not crazy. People love to just call other people liars because, you know, that's something they would do. Like, you lying. Why are you lying? Because I'm a liar. And that's what I do. So he got to be lying. It's because you put these bums on pedestals. Now, I really didn't go in all the way on Meek Mill. I really didn't. I just told the truth about him and French Montana. Other than that, I haven't even been mentioning this bum in like months. And they were begging me to. That's the thing. They wanted me to mention him. And I'm going to take you all the way back. Because they've been sending threats for so long. See, watch this. Hold on. There we go. Right after this, tell my big bro happy birthday too. We need you to review Meek Mill's project. They want me to review his project after just trashing me. We'll talk. Ain't coming to Chicago on tour. I know why. And what he's saying. More dates are getting added. Okay, we will wait. So the whole tour got canceled. And what he was like, tell your man Oskino, keep Meek name out his mouth. If he want to fight, he know where we at. He can't come to South 50. He in Philly right now. It is. Win and losses coming soon. More dates getting added to the tour. We can put you on the guest list. If you got problems, we can address it. We coming to Indiana and Chicago. No, this really be his people. Y'all be thinking Meek got professional people that work with him. No, he got really a bunch of idiots that like run his social whatever. And they represent him when he comes out here and do this retarded stuff. Yeah, I know you would think this would be his fans, but this is really his people. This is his only fans anyway. Is one of the people he give $5 to go buy some weed. It's like, I don't like talking about him, but what he's wearing is out of control. And what they say, make another blog and you're going to end up like Safari. Ended up untouched. See, y'all didn't know all this was going on. Read that date. That's July. That's July. They've been coming at me forever. They continuously do this. Keep Hove name out your mouth. You mean J-Bo? Stop talking about our tours. We getting dates worked out. Promoters paying with the bags. Ain't no bags. That's why. They can't pay you with what they don't have. And of course, that Meek Mill tour got canceled. Dylan, what's up? And shouts out to my man, Mr. Wade, for donating. Y'all should be donating. Wins and losses in store now. Oh, yeah, that's when they was feeling real big. We up on the scoreboard. Then here you go. We appreciate the post for O'Malley, big dog. O'Malley got shot. I put up a post and they was happy about it. To show you how much they go right back to the killer stuff. Then it was nothing until almost the whole month, until the whole time they went and jumped on French, Montana. 3 down, 3 to go. We already ran down French and Safari. Now Aubrey and you is next. They definitely can't do math. Don't come to Philly. I'm like, I'm coming to Philly, and if I get touched, 30 will lay down. Period. Like I said, anybody getting dealt with. Yeah, right. You knew Meek ain't coming here. If y'all promoters paying, we down there, period. We got Negroes in your city. We ain't paying, so that's that. I got people in your city too. So that's that. That's why you see me going in on Meek Mill the way I did, because of what they've been doing. So on Instagram, I made a post right after this conversation. Is it actually my last post on Instagram that I put? Man, it actually is. And it's the picture of Meek Mill right there. And what did I say in the comment? The look you make when you have somebody jump by 6 dudes and it doesn't get you 1 stream. Hashtag I played myself. Hashtag just can't win. Hashtag Meek Mill. Hashtag French Montana. Hashtag back to back. See, if he want to keep playing with me, we could definitely have a lot of fun. He ain't gonna like it. So all they had to do was just leave me alone. If you want to jump French Montana, you ain't gotta mention me. What you coming to my DM for? Then you got the other guy, and I'm gonna talk about him in a minute too. All y'all questions are getting answered. All y'all who stayed up late, that's what's going down. Y'all rocking with me, you're staying up late. We get all this stuff taken care of right now, so all your questions will be answered. But you see, I ain't making it up. People like, you lying, man. Ain't nobody sending you nothing. They been sending me stuff. You want to ask a boxing question, Rico? Go on ahead and ask the boxing question. Word around the campfire is Nick Cannon is my plug. I mean, I'm plugged with Nick Cannon. You know, he kind of messed some things up for me. You know, because I think he's kind of in the way between me and his chick. You know, but... Nah, I don't know that. But I wouldn't put it past Nick. Because Nick would hit that. If I would hit it, Nick would hit it. And that was like the last conversation we had. No. That's the thing. Everybody in Wu-Tang move different. Some people feel differently than others, and some people, they move a certain way than other people move. That's just the way it is. I'm doing good, Mr. Montero. Now, what I was going to continue with is I'm not the only one who got those messages. A lot of other people like Jordan Tower, they probably won't even mention it. And a lot of other people on YouTube was reached out by other people like, what's the guy named? DJ Act Feminine. And when you get him involved, you know, and what he did is something that I didn't understand. It's like you made these things. Go ahead and live up to them and own up to it. Rep it. You made these things, rep it. You know what I'm saying? Don't as soon as somebody say, hey man, what you say about me? Oh, you in my top 5. I mean, no, check this out. Dope. I've always said you the dope. You real dope. It's just like on the last project, I kind of felt you was trying too much. But I you know what? I went back, I listened to it again, and now you my top 5 favorite. I'm like, dude be like, you said I was your top 5. Yeah, but see, no, check, no, for real. No, check me out for real. Yeah, you know I ride. No, you know I ride with you too. I mean, you top 5, like street. You know, like street. To me, it's the difference. You top 5 street. DJ act feminine. That's just that is just like, oh my God. This guy probably see his shadow. Ah! Oh my God. He follows me everywhere I go. When I turn the lights out, I don't see him, but when I turn the lights on, there he is. Gosh. My goodness. The thing is, we do Real Brothers. When I was doing Real Brothers, we sitting there doing the interviews. Next thing you know, he want to do a Real Brothers. Talking to a bunch of thoughts. Totally scripted. Totally paid for. I'm like, you paying these broads to do this. This is bad. This is bad. Bad. And I don't really want to get into it with him. I really don't, because I can't. I mean, he's old. He's at the age now. He could be my son. He could literally be my son. He could literally be Joe Budden's son. He's that young. So he didn't come up like us. So to us, to treat him like that, it's just that he didn't come up the right way. He didn't come up with rules and things you don't do. Like me, you know a lot about me just from watching YouTube. I have not changed one iota. Not one time have I changed. I've stayed one way from the beginning to the end. I wear Star Wars outfit. I root for the Detroit Pistons. I live in the city of Chicago. Never rooted for Michael Jordan. Do you know how dangerous that was? I didn't change up. That's right. And Never Change was written by a guy from Chicago that Jay-Z stole it from. He stole that guy's hook. The guy got the song and everything. Go look up Never Change. And matter of fact, that guy just passed away too. Rest in peace. I forgot his name right now. Payroll. That's right, Payroll. And Payroll Never Changed. Kanye West gave him the beat. He did it. And that got Kanye in a lot of trouble here in Chicago. Kanye produced it, gave it to him. Then Jay-Z heard the song and said, I want that. And what Jay-Z did was steal the hook. He stole Payroll hook. He not only took the beat, Jay took his hook. Why? Because that's what Jay does. That's what Jay do. He steal hooks. He's the game. Jay-Z is the game. They're the same artists. Y'all just don't know it. Jay's just a little bit more witty. But Jay-Z is the game. They can't formulate songs on their own. They need someone to come in and lay the skeleton down. And what I mean by the skeleton, that means the beat, the direction of the track, and the hook. That's why when you go back and watch Fade to Black or that documentary and you see Kanye working in the studio with Jay-Z when he's doing encore, Kanye did the whole song right then and there. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Keep it rolling. He's doing the hook for Jay-Z. All Jay got to do is rap. That's all Jay want to do is rap. That's the easy part. You got to, if somebody do the hook, then boom, he could come in and lay it. That's why all the songs that he took, you hear the hook like, dude, that's my hook. That's my everything. You took that. That's why he kept getting sued. He need beat makers that can create. See, Just Blaze, he's good at making beats, but he's not good at with the thought process, the creativity that Kanye has. Kanye has direction. He'd be like, this is a theme, right? And then what we trying to do is we gonna send a message, because he's playing the video all in his head as he's writing the song. So when the video comes out, Kanye already knows what to do. That's why he want to direct videos and be in charge, because he knows what it should look like. Jay-Z has no vision. He's like this. Straight. Everything straight down the middle. No vision, nothing. Comes from a whole analytical way. It's not coming from a right place. It's just straight. That's it. I love Reasonable Doubt. That Reasonable Doubt is probably still one of his best albums next to Blueprint and the Black Album. Those three right there. But Jay-Z is a trendy artist, you know. Listen to the albums when they came out. A lot of you guys don't remember them because they were way past your prime or you was just a little kid, some of them. But when you listen to the artists and when it came out, you listen to the sounds. It was the sounds that was popular at that time. There were other songs that sounded just like those songs. They went and recreated the same songs. Like if you listen to Shake It Fast, Watch Yourself, show you what you working with. Shake it fast, watch yourself. Jay-Z came right behind that with Give It To Me. Same beat. Give me that sweet, that same thing, that funky stuff. Because everybody was playing Shake It Fast. It's the same beat. And he knew people would be familiar with that beat, so he put it out. That H to the is O, E to the is A. Oh, that was out because Little Romeo had the same song out at that time with the same hook, the Jackson 5. Little Romeo had that song out first. Don't believe me? Look up Little Romeo, Jackson 5, ABC song. I don't know the name of the song right now at the top of my head, but I know Little Romeo had it out about 6 to 7 months. Yep, it was a video for My Baby. Yep, and that's it. He put it out before Jay-Z. Jay-Z them heard it and said, oh, that's hot. I gotta take that. And he took it. Now you don't remember that song, do you? You remember H to the is O, E to the is A. It is what it is, man. That's why I can't rate him as great as he is. He's really good with words and lyrics and wordplay. Can't take that from Jay. But I cannot put him as one of my top artists. I just can't because of these things here that he's done. No, I don't dislike Everyday Struggle. What are you talking about? I always promoted that show when it first came out. What they did was they copied off Undisputed with Skip and Shannon. Once they start seeing that format, and it was my idea. I ain't say they stole it from me, but I was like, it would be cool if somebody was to do that. I was offered to do something just like that, not on a big scale like Complex. But on a lower scale, somebody's like, yo, we want to put together having you up there tell your hip hop stories and all this stuff. And man, we gonna have like a little podcast show, then we gonna videotape it and put it out on YouTube. It was everyday struggle, basically. But it's a good thing. I mean, if the show is successful, other people will mimic it and probably create other shows, internet-based shows, and people will get opportunities. I mean, they'll be throwing them in front of me, and I'll be turning them right down. Nah, he didn't take it. It's just that he wants this stuff. I've been through the stuff. See, this you talking about somebody. He's never been through anything. He never even been to a rap concert. He's not even a real DJ. He was spinning cassettes at a college radio station, just playing songs on the college radio station. And he couldn't even keep that job. So no, he's a video gamer in the house, tech guy, who started talking about things he didn't know anything about. He knew nothing about any hip-hop history, nothing. All he talked about was what was happening with drama and beef in Chicago. That's what got him blown up. Then he just merged that into talking about everything that was going on in the world that was already reported. He didn't add anything new. It's just for he was insulting people, and he ticked off a bunch of people here. And I didn't know who he was until some people here was like, F him. And I'm like, well, who is this guy? And I don't know him. So I had no reason to even care to what's about him. So I saw like one or two of his videos. I'm like, this dude don't know what he's talking about. But he knows nothing about rap history. One, he's too young. Two, he was never around anything. Me, I've been around artists. I've been around the studio. I've been in there when people were sitting there 6 hours making tracks. I'm sitting there with people that was actually writing for other people. We're sitting there coming up with lines, people catching lines, doing stuff, making beats, selling tracks. Oh, we've been through all this. This is kicked it in parties and all the rappers there, the boxers there. I'm there with Floyd, all these other people there. We done ran into Justin Bieber. We've done that. You've seen it. It's all on my Facebook. You see me hanging out with Wu-Tang in the back of the rap ciphers and everything. Dude, I've done it. So when you've done it, you're like, I don't need to go on a radio show or a TV show and say all this stuff on a TV show because I might not feel like it that day. Oh yeah, Rick James, man. Rick James watched Tupac documentary back in like 2000, I want to say 2004, right before he died. Now this was told to me, of course. Rick James watched Tupac's documentary, and not too many people know this. He watched Tupac's documentary, and he saw Tupac emulating him on the video, and it was the first time he's ever seen it. He never seen it before. And they played it, and he was dressed up as Rick James on the set of Hit 'Em Up, and he was and Rick James was watching this, and he started crying. He cried. And he said, I wish I was not in jail. Only for this moment here, because I never met him. But I wish I was out of jail so I could save his life. You got to tell me who his story 8 is. Not the top of my head. I don't know him by number. You got to give me some idea of which one that is. Start giving me the story, and then I could probably put it together for you. Is that the one with the hot breath that was melting everything? Yeah, see, I didn't do that Rick James story yet. That's coming down the road. So you guys got an early preview of that. But that was told to me. But I don't know what he meant by it. But he said he wished he was not in jail for that one moment. Oh, I know what you talking about. That was 8. Ooh, God. We ain't talking about that no more. Time out. No talking about that hood story at all. I gotta go back and play that again and see what all I said. I probably gave away too much information there. Oh my God. Don't have me thinking about her. Jeez. Whoo! What are you doing, man? And thanks for the donation, but my goodness. Is Chris Brown doing coke at this moment? No. I don't know. Is he on coke at this moment? The possibilities could be 65% to 85%, or maybe he's not. You know, who knows? I haven't seen Chris Brown in years. It's been years since I've seen Chris Brown. See, when I seen Chris, it was Lamborghini, ride with me. You know, he was still like the darling child back then. Yeah, that's what he's come down to. Why I don't interview artists? Very good question. I'm going to tell you why I don't. I don't like doing interviews. Even when I interview fighters and everything, I don't like doing interviews. Never liked it. But I do it as a favor, mostly for the person I'm doing it for. That's it. Other than that, I don't like to sit there and hold a mic and be, so what do you think of? I'm really not that. I'm really trying to do it for the people and this and that. But when artists are very sensitive, they are super sensitive, more than a fighter. An artist is the most super sensitive person, especially a rapper. Serious. Dude, I could have interviewed thousands of rappers, but I wouldn't get any sleep. Because as soon as I interview one, do you know what's going to happen? My phone will blow up 300 times. I did the video with my buddy, was making tracks. Next thing you know, 10 minutes later, I'm getting on a plane. My phone is blowing up. People sending me, download my track, download my beats, download this, download that. Yo, man, I'm trying to get it too, man. I'm from South Carolina, man, just looking for a break. I'm like, dog, I'm not in the music. No, I'm out, completely out. I want nothing to do with the music business. That's what I keep trying to tell. I had this stuff offered to me. I said no. Because it's a lot of stress and work with no real reward. You think a lot of these guys are rich. I mean, really, you really do. Everybody think like, man, this dude balling. He got this, he got that. They're not balling. They're broke. A lot of these dudes are in debt. They're renting all of this stuff, leasing stuff, because they try to make you feel like, look, we're living the life. But really, they're broke. By your standards, they're rich. Meaning that if they had bills and they can, like, you could probably live off $35,000 a year. To you, that's making it. Like $35,000 a year, man, shoot. I could make it. But for where they live, the cost of living is high. They're hanging out with other millionaires. So if they ain't doing what these millionaires are doing, they got to keep up with the Joneses. So they are not saving no money. Whatever they're making, they're spending more just to try to stay up there. They got to live in this community. And if you're a hip hop artist, there's a 60% chance, if you're a gangster rapper or whatever, that you're going to get jumped, stabbed, or shot. That's crazy. No other places is like that. Rock and roll star can go to any town he want, do his rock songs. Ain't nobody trying to get up with him and run down on the rock star. Nobody's trying to run down on the country music singer. We can't have two country music playing guitars at the same time. I'm gonna smack you with the guitar. They out there swinging guitars. Pull up next time. Telling them to pull up, man. Are you kidding? Oh, man, it's crazy. Hip hop? Oh, we gotta shoot. Yeah, man, if somebody even push me, I'm shooting. Stupid. Well, it's like that worldwide. I don't think Joe Budden should be removed from the show. I think Joe is kind of like, Joe is like from where we're from. I'm riding with Man U all the way to the end. We had a bad stretch. Well, but see, we be doing crazy stuff like sleeping with wives or some of the fans. You can't do that. No matter if the wife is going, she's married to another fan. You know, that's gonna cause problems. You know, we got wildness on the team. We Man U. You know, that's what we do. But we gotta keep that focus going. You can't be doing that stuff. Yeah, it's just we shouldn't even lost the one match. We gonna win Premier League. I told y'all that last year. When you saw me in my shirt, I stood up here. I tell you that. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't fake the funk for nobody. If somebody from Arsenal walk up like, what do you mean you Man U? I'll be there. That's right, Man United. What's up with it? We Man U. Have you ever seen a Detroit Piston fan, a Manchester United fan, a Cub fan, all in one place? Tell you exactly. We don't switch up. We don't switch up for nobody. Believe me, soccer fans, which is football, which is really the real football, they hate when I say that. I'm like, soccer, boxing should be called soccer. You socking each other in the face. And soccer should be called football because you're using your feet. You kicking like that's all. You ain't even allowed to touch it with your hands. All you using is your foot. That should be football. They got this stuff mixed up. Basketball is that. You put the ball in the basket. Basketball. That's right. Baseball. You're running the bases. Baseball. Simple. Rugby, bunch of white people that want to get rugged. That's all that is. Rugged white boys who need something to do. That's all that is. I can't understand how any human being could play rugby. No way. I played football outside, and that ain't football. I don't know what that is. I saw rugby, and I said, "Is the play look like?" I'm thinking the play is dead. I'm thinking they gonna line back up And I was like, okay, well, this player should be dead. He tackled. Another guy just come pick up the ball and run. I'm like, what is he doing? That wasn't a fumble. Is it a fumble? Next thing you know, 30 people grabbing on him. And I'm like, what kind of crazy stuff is this? And they playing in the mud. I can't see a first down line. When do they score? I can't keep up with this at all. Once again, he's doing what he got to do to survive. He's a kid. That's what a lot of people got to realize. DJ Act Feminine is a kid. So he's never been, like, he went to the BET Awards. That's his first time there. I've turned those things down. Like, I don't want to go to no BET Award. Nobody I know is really performing no more. If this was the LL Cool J era, Big Daddy Kane, I'll be like, Nas. Y'all be, let me at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. But all these new rappers, I'm not really into. Well, a lot of these new guys. So I'm like, that's y'all thing. Y'all go ahead and do that. That's for y'all to do. So the thing about them is, y'all can, I'm not jealous of that guy. Why would I be jealous of him? He's a kid. He's younger than me. Not jealous of him. The thing is that he's young. I'm sitting here saying I can't hate him like that because he's young. So that's why his dislike for me comes off. He's reactionary because he's young. He's caught in this new generation, and that's what they do. They feel they gotta respond. Whatever the chat is telling them, they respond to what the chat tells them. Chat go back and be, see no hating on you. So he gets mad at me and do childish things. He out there drinking Hennessy, knowing he's not the kind of guy that drinks. Man, I'm drinking my Corona, man. I got my Hennessy. He's cursing and all this stuff. You can tell this is a guy who's not used to cursing. Because the way he uses it, it's like, are you serious? You know, he's doing whatever the crowd is doing. You know, like he wants to get there and be famous, and I hope it works out for him. I hope he get everything in life that he's trying to get. Joe Budden is a whole different individual. I do not like Joe Budden. Me and Joe agree on a lot of things. But I don't like Joe as a person because Joe is two sides to everything, you know. He gets off on therapy. He wants to make a show about him going to therapy because he just loves to talk. That's him. He just loves to talk. He has mental problems and he self-medicates by making a show out of it. I mean, really, I gave excellent criticism of Joe Budden. I've never said one time Joe Budden could not rap. I said Joe Budden can rap without a shadow of a doubt. He just cannot make songs that resonate to the public. And that is that. Oh, I was sad about Kevin Spacey, man. I was sad about that. Because you know House of Cards is my show, yes. House of Cards is my show. And my thing is, everybody knew he was gay. I told you that. That was no shock. But the kid, you know, I mean, in the statement he made, I got to go back and read it again. But it was saying like, oh, man, that's an old crime. You know, like, oh, man. I'm like, dog, do you know what you just said? I'm like, do you know what you just said? No, I'm sad for my show. I ain't sad for Kevin Spacey. I'm sad for my show. I like how y'all don't even understand. House of Cards have revealed true things that happened in the White House on a television show, and they disguised it that only the smart would be able to figure it out. And some are so blatant that you guys would think this is just for fanism. No, it is not. It's not for fanism. It's a lot of this stuff really happened. A lot of reporters just came up missing. Nobody cared. They just replaced him with another reporter. Just be like, oh, he quit the job. He was freelancing. A lot of people pushed the wrong buttons and ain't pushing nothing no more. They pushing up grass. Netflix canceled the show after season 6. I think they're gonna do one this last season they got, and then it's over. My vampire life, I've always been a night owl. I worked on second shift for like 10 years, dude. You know, so when you work second shift for like 10 years, work that schedule, it's very hard to get up and look at the 8 o'clock in the morning. That's my time I'm going to bed. My day started like 3 in the afternoon. I'd be like, morning. Man, Drake, people, it's stuff, it's stories y'all don't even know about that we really can't even talk to y'all about. Like Drake bodyguard beat somebody like almost to death one time. That's something that can't be talked about, spoken on. But this guy got beat almost to death. Drake had to fire the bodyguard. It was like he goes there, you know. I'm like, what questions about what YouTube strikes? Is it 5 in the morning? Oh, it is 5 in the morning here. You ain't lying. And my clock is right. Academics is putting out a mixtape. No, I will not be doing verse for his mixtape. Good luck with the mixtape. Hopefully he makes friends with a lot of rappers. That's what he wants. Friends. Now, what was this question about some YouTube strike stuff? Somebody said. Sure, if y'all make some donations, you get a lot of shout outs. Hit the super chat. We had one person step up in the super chat and say, you know what? There you go. Is Cardi B the real deal? What do you mean by that? Like, in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in the backseat of a car? Like, you talking about in rap? I mean, she can, for what they want her to do. I mean, there's plenty of Cardi B stories you don't even want to know the half. You don't want to know that half. That ain't nothing nice. But it's borderline prostitution. Apparently, no, she didn't write Bodak Yellow. Much success to her though. I want her to win. I want her to win because she never lied about who she was. Cardi never lied about who she was. She loved fighting chicks in the Bronx. She's a Bronx chick, period. Loud mouth in the street, arguing, fighting with chicks over dudes that she didn't slept with and sucked them off. If Erica Mena had a brain, you know, that could have been her. She could have been Cardi B. But you just can't sleep with everybody. Some dudes you just gotta say no. Gosh. Allegedly. Oh, that top 5 I did with talking about Prince, Easy. I'm talking about rappers right now that most of you just don't know. And they're out here right now, and they're young. And they will be and can put together. What I gave you was a list of 5 rappers that are all different. Every rapper that I gave you in that list, they have a different style about themselves. You guys probably don't know it because you just think rap is rap. Listen to them. All 5 of those guys are different. And that's of this era. I'm not putting them in there with the Jay-Z's, the Nas's on them. They've done their thing. I'm talking about of all these new guys out. You like your little Uzi Verts and your 21 Savages. And there you go. Irma bin Isra. Oh, election is not for your protection. That is correct. Creating your own job, creating your own career. That is what you're going to have to do in this new millennium. Or you're going to have to work 2 jobs. That's what that video meant. No election is going to protect you. Do you believe me? Unless you're in the high 6 figures, 7 figures, no, and still then, that's not going to help you. You're just going to be included in a high tax bracket. Unless you're in politics or in business and own businesses, that's the only way you're getting protected by an election. Other than that, the government has never done anything for anybody. Period. They can't even fix your concrete on your street. If you're not in a good neighborhood, they don't care. You can be in the city on the block. You can have a block club. You can have your alderman over there and do these fundraisers, but they can't come over there and fix the concrete on your street. What are they doing? But no, the way it is today in today's society, I show people like the Monopoly board. That's exactly what it is. That is how they operate. They look at the whole structure of the areas and try to keep people in colonies. So unless you create your own job, create your own business, people always got a side hustle. Shoot, I know a dude, he does cleaning houses. He got cut hair. He whatever the trade, he could do some plumbing work. He gonna do whatever to get that extra $50, $60. Do you know a man made $28 million putting out a website of cats? He takes YouTube videos of a cat playing with yarn, falling down, taking all these people pictures of cats, made a website, put it out, and he makes $28 million a year off cats that he don't even own. Create your own lane. You can have a job and career too, but by the time you go to college, spend all this time learning that and getting that cert, going to this institution for 4 years, get in line to go work for a boss, and hopefully the boss likes you enough to promote you in 5, 6. So in 18 years, I'll be on my way. I'll be a partner. If you want that kind of life for yourself, I was not made to have a boss. I'm just not. Because the boss, they get off on being the boss. Like they have had to take crap for years. Now they want to be able to tell people what to do. Now if I had a boss that was a real boss come in and say, hey, this is what we need done. I'm not going to stand all over your shoulder to get it done. This is just what we need done today. I'm going to go in here and chill. Now, I understood my one boss. All he did was watch TV. He came home. He'd go to work, get paid to go in his office and watch TV. He only comes out if there's a problem. That was my boss. I knew how to get the job done. People was mad. How he get to sit in the office and we gotta work? This ain't right. I'm like, cause you make $12.25. He owns the company. And if you don't want to make your $12.25 an hour, you can go in that office and tell him you think he should be in here and you should be in there. And see which area you be at, because you're going to be out there. So you can be mad about it all you want. I don't care. I'm like, one day, I'm going to be in my office watching TV, and everybody else going to be working. Well, this was many years ago, dude. What I'm talking about. I couldn't tell you what they charging people, what people getting paid now. I am not in that zone. Thank God. And this is the weird thing. I don't need a job. Yet, they call me to come work. They give me jobs. Like, you want to work this job? We got it just for you. You don't got an interview. All you got to do is say you want to work and walk right in and you're good. I'm like, how did I get this job? Da. What's up, Russia? Wingstop is good chicken, then you eat it. Well, why you hate LeVar Ball for his interview with his in-laws? Because they didn't accept him because he was black, and then they eventually accepted him over the years and time? You gotta understand how racism works. Racism comes from the environment in which you were raised in. People just didn't wake up and become racist. You ever seen kids play together? Black kids and white kids? They don't know anything about racism or the world or nothing. They play together, they share the stuff together. You don't see the white kid go, who is this Negro that y'all didn't put next to me? They don't do that. Kids just play. They sit there, they play, they don't care what color somebody is. They look at that person and they be like, who is that? They go, John. Sue. They don't say Black Steve White John. Only if they're taught it, Mr. Thomas. They don't come out of the womb with that. It's all in the household. Kids pick up what they learn. They pick up what they're taught. And I was going to say. So when you see someone and they're just extremely, overly biasedly racist and all this stuff, it probably comes from their home. In their home, a lot of people, they taught to hate. They're still in their jobs. All these things are lies. We're going to be the minorities. Where? The whole country. We're just overfluxed with Mexicans. They're taking over the world. Where? Where? And y'all would let that happen? But they instill fear because they know that's what motivates. Fear motivates people. It makes Caucasian people afraid, and they want to keep them afraid and keep them in line, keep them confined. They put stuff on the news just to scare them. It was a shocking, brutally murder the other day, and a guy dressed like a clown from the scary movie was in the area. And then white people see that, oh my God, people are dressing up like clowns killing people. I'd be like, that's not what they said. It's not what they said. But they know how to keep you in fear. And then they'll show, look at Susie. She's just picked a lily flower today. A little white girl in a sundress picking a flower with her mom. Oh, isn't this cute? On the south side today, 3 black kids were murdered when a drug deal apparently went wrong. We go to Ron Johnson for the exclusive. Yeah, we're up here, right here on Armitage and Harold's, and it seemed like a drug deal was gone wrong here, and the guy just grabbed another guy's gun, the gun went off. 3 black lives was lost, 3 kids, 1 8, 1 7, 1 6. Look at the photos. This is just a tragedy. They put that right on after they show that. And then white people, oh my God, black people are just killing each other, and they're gonna, what would they do to us? They're just so violent. It's the news. It is the news. Tomorrow I will do Nightmare on Elm Street, all the movies. All the Nightmare on Elm Streets, I'm going to review them all. On Screen Fiend, of course, you know that. That's my movie channel in case you don't know. Subscribe to Screen Fiend. 2 words, Screen and Fiend. You won't see no junkies on the screen like. It's Fiend like that, but Fiend Screen, like movie screen, not Scream. The E-E-N, S-C-R-E-E-N, there you go. I didn't do a calf video today, I don't think. Oh man, I feel dizzy. I didn't do a Cavs video. But I did see LeBron James dressing up like Pennywise. That's all he's been waiting on. That's what he was waiting on. That's what they was talking about. That's why they play on Wednesday and not today. They want to play on Halloween, so they came back in the interview. Remember Dwayne Wade talking about, man, we got to get back. We're going to practice. Then we got Halloween party. Then I'm like, Halloween party? A Halloween party? That's what you thinking about? You done lost 3 games in a row, and the thoughts of your mind of Halloween party would come out of your mouth? LeBron just couldn't wait to get his face painted up. Like, I can't wait to get on the ground. You lost 3 in a row, dummy. Who cares about some devilish holiday? He all on the ground. He's sitting in the chair like a dummy, too. Stupid looking smile on his face. Like he doing it big. Like I look just like Pennywise. Like, you big dummy. Why don't you get Pennywise on the court? Play some defense. Quit turning the ball over. You ain't Pennywise there. Oh, you know I'm doing the Greek freak and OKC game. Oh, Mo, you must didn't see the game tonight. Go and watch my video and get caught up. Golden State put up 143, bro. They back. They went up against the #1 defensive team in the NBA and the Clippers, and they showed the Clippers, no, you're not. We was just sleepy. They had the Clippers fans going, Warriors, Warriors. Oh no, it wasn't no Patrick Beverly show tonight. It was they met the NBA champion Golden State Warriors tonight. Why? Because they had a real coach. That's a way to keep J.R. Smith's name. Don't nobody care about J.R. Smith. He gets high. But Stephen A. Smith don't have nothing to grab at right now. He needs to grab something. Because he's getting killed. Undisputed is killing First Take. It's killing it. It's not even, nobody even talks about that show now. Everybody talk about Shannon Sharp and Undisputed. Nobody talking about Stephen A. Smith. And this is supposed to be his hustle, basketball. Basketball is supposed to be his hustle. And he didn't burn so many bridges in basketball now. Don't nobody really want to talk to him no more. So all he got now is J.R. Smith. Because LeBron definitely don't like Stephen A. Smith. So that's dead. See, y'all don't even watch Undisputed, but you know about the miles. And that miles in that yak. Miles in that yak. I'm on that miles in that hen dog. Let me celebrate. Okay, so what's the boxing question you want to ask me? Yes, that's very weird that they would not have a backup quarterback going into the bye week, but they were going to have to move Jimmy Garoppolo. Everybody thought he was going to be the future quarterback for the New England Patriots. Tom Brady is the past, the present, and the future quarterback for the New England Patriots. He ain't going nowhere. Now, he might play a whole nother year after this. Tom ain't going nowhere. Then Garoppolo knew that. He's like, man, I'm ready to play right now. And I'm tired of waiting on Tom. I thought this is the last season. Tom ain't thinking like, Tom is leading the league in passing yards in the NFL. He's 40. Tom Brady don't have any receivers. Believe me, you look at his receiving core and look at what everybody else got. Tom Brady still put up his numbers. Why? Because he holds everyone accountable. You're not going to be on that court if you're not going to do your job. Tom ain't on HGH. Tom is on the football field. Like that commercial. Hey, we working, baby. Now you can talk about deflated balls and all this old crap you keep coming out with. But they still winning Super Bowls. They stealing signals. Okay. You said that, right? They ain't stealing signals no more, right? Now they won again. Every time you come up with an excuse, they keep winning. And they deflated the balls to win. Deflating the balls helped the Colts. Once they fixed the ball at halftime, they got beat by like 35 points. Look, we understand. We get it. Yeah, I don't like the Patriots because they win all the time. One chick just told me, I hate them. They always go to the Super Bowl. At least she's honest. Guys can't be that honest because guys like, wait a minute, that sounds too much like hate. I don't like them because they cheat. Yeah, right, they cheat. That's it. No, they just good. Stability. Canelo in about round 8. Round 8 or 9, he'll knock out Charlo. Pharrell, most underrated artist? I guess. I think he's very well rated to me. Because in actuality, that Neptune sound that they came up with, that was more his partner than it was Pharrell. Pharrell was more of the outspoken one, and the Asian guy that he had that nobody remember no more. And the reason why they're not partners no more is because Pharrell was taking all the credit more and more like it's Pharrell. And he just wanted to be a star. That's all that was. Yeah, Chad Ugo came up with that sound. I mean, Pharrell did his parts on there. Putting certain little chords and, mixing it the way he did, but that was Chad Ugo. All that sound. But that stuff played out. And Jay-Z tried to ride the wave too long. Volume 3 album is nothing but those type of beats. All Neptune sound beats. All them nerds beats. Then he tried to ride that on into the Dynasty. And did it too much. Because by the time Dynasty came out, that fad was over. I'd have took the wine out of Amy Hobbs. He never in a million years thought I would watch that cipher and pull that bar out. Joe Budden would like it. See, that's the thing about Joe. He likes a good diss. Anything that's going to keep his name out there, he would love it. But If you go back and watch that cipher, please go watch the Slaughterhouse cipher. That famous cipher. And look at Joe Budden as he gets stuck and has to go to his emergency line. And he knew it was whack. I done took the wine out of Amy house. You don't say that at the cipher. He killed that. If Jay and Kanye got the throne, I'm sabotaging it. I'm what the game be bout. I done took the wine out of Amy house. Yeah, did y'all see the look on his face? Y'all think I'm joking, right? I know. Y'all just think I be saying this to be jokes, right? I'm not saying Joe Budden can't rap. I said he can rap. You never heard me say Joe can't rap. I said he made a mistake at that cipher saying that bar. That was the most, believe me, anybody who rap knows what I'm talking about. Anybody you talking about, hey man, wasn't nothing wrong with that line. I done took the wine out of Amy house. That's like saying I carry like Mariah. That's like Mariah Carey and rhyming off Carey and Mariah. That's been retired. That's like in hip hop bars, no nos. You can't use that no more. It's been used too much. You can't do it. It's like Lexus in Texas. If you rhyme in Lexus in Texas, that stuff, them bars are retired. You cannot use those no more. Can't use no Mariah Carey lines no more. Those are like garbage bars now. When the Wu-Tang used it back in 93, it was new and fresh and it was dope. Like Texas and Lexus. Oh my God. If I hear a rapper talk about, man, my God, it was ridiculous. I don't know how many Lexus and Texas lines was used. Just got a Texas on my way to, just got a Lexus on the way to Texas. Rhyming Texas and Lexus had to stop. These were bars that were retired, that you do not use. And you definitely don't say, I done took the wine out of Amy house. Every rapper alive was like, he was doing all right till he said that. You know what I'm going to do? Since I'm a good friend, you know what I'm going to do for y'all? I'm going to spit some bars. Not. I done had enough stolen from me. Not doing no more favors. K Rhino, never heard of him.
Welcome to Detroit. This is the BET.
You heard it. Uh-oh.
The child, now check it. Don't blame y'all for being trash fans of copping it. The radio's the crime scene, the masses are the hostages. In my youth, I throw shots, the fad was dodging it. I'm grown, I ain't watching the throne, I'm sabotaging it. You see that four-headed monster in the storm loom, snipe 'em from a distance. The scope got a long zoom. You Super Mario thugs is in the wrong room. Gotta figure here you won't get bigger if you want shrooms. What's left of me, I revive with the game we bout. I done took the wine out of Amy house.
You heard the pause? You heard the pause, right? You heard the pause, right?
That four-headed monster in the storm loom, snipe 'em from a distance. The scope got a long zoom. You Super Mario thugs is in the wrong room. Gotta figure here you won't get bigger if you on shrooms. What's left of me, I was
done with the game be bout. I done took the wine out of Amy house.
Enough raps from you scrub cats about copying the snub bag.
Whoa!
But I got this chick from uptown, she my summer bunny. Both parents broke, but she come from money. Think my bread is her paper to burn, so I lock her out. And now she doubt David is stern. She's so bad, I'm snipe 'em from a distance. The scope got a long zoom. You Super Mario thugs is in the wrong room. Gotta figure here you won't get bigger if you want shrooms. What's left of me, I revive with the game we bout.
Pause.
I done took the wine out of Amy house. Enough raps from you scrub cats about cocking the snub bag.
Man, he had everything going till he said that line. That whole rhyme was dope. That was the only bad line. I done took the wine out of Amy house. Yes, it was dope. It was only one bad line. Like I said, y'all made me think like he ruined the cipher. I'm just saying. Some bars don't make it through. That didn't make it through. You know, anybody who rap would catch that and be like, that's a flaw. What's wrong with it? Oh my God, Mr. Champion. We just gave you a prime example of what's wrong with that verse. Were you not here? Nothing wrong with I took the wine out of Amy house. Using Amy Winehouse name and saying I took the wine out of Amy house. That's a no-no. A no-no. Because it is a simple baby line. That is a baby line. Babies rap like that. That's easy. That's an easy bar. You know, that's some preschooler would use, like we talked about. Texas and Lexus. You don't use that no more. Those are retired. Using Mariah Carey in any type of rhyme, rapping off her last name because her last name is Carey. You carry the weight like Mariah. Anything with Mariah and Carey, you cannot do it. These are baby bars. Do not use them. So when you hear, I done took the wine out of Amy house, Joe know what I meant. Because Joe thought he got by with that bars because everything else was on point. But when he said, I done took the wine out of Amy house, it was like a lie detector test. Everything is going, dee, dee, dee. I done took the wine out of Amy house. The line meter shot up. Mike Sowers, please try stop. Stop what you're doing. You're missing the point. Miss Mike, you're missing the point once again. You didn't get it. I'm not saying that. It's just like the Mariah Carey situation. I'm not saying it's the same rhyme pattern. We're talking about the simplicity of it. It has been overused. Amy Winehouse, you do not touch that. I mean, I like the way he flipped because normally people would say Howard Stern. He used David Stern, the NBA commissioner at the time. But people would say, I'm Stern like Howard or Howard Stern. You know, like, oh, now my girl is Stern, like she been watching Howard, so now she's Stern. It, you can't use those. Those are like easy out bars. No. No, no, no. Those are the scratch out bars. They too safe. Who else use Amy Winehouse? Probably nobody that's got any sense. Nobody gonna use that because they know better. No, but that's Cam. Cam got a style of doing that. It's his own style. I've never heard another Cam. Old school versus new school, and what? Because old school wins all the time. Mm. No, Chaz. No, I will not be doing that. Right now, yeah, Migos are. There's more people listening to Migos than they are Wu Tang Clan. As far as the young culture, they have the youth. I mean, there's no misunderstanding about that. But as far as people that would go out and buy and listen to it, you still got that generation out there. Because mostly Wu Tang fans are in there like 36, 37 on up. They're the 35 and older group. Wu Tang was those guys who came late to the party. You know, it's like all this stuff was going on, but they were so messed up from doing stuff that they didn't do what they should have been doing. You know, sad, but that's what it is. So, who saw my Karceno for Life video live when they were fighting? You saw that when they were fighting up in the bar when all the fights broke out. 40 is the new 40. Maybe if you rich, 40 is the new 30. If not, 40 is 40.
Inside the two lanes.
Who is that guy? Ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing.
Unless you're a licensed.
Ain't worried about nothing.
Anyone gets you a boy card. Firearms ownership license. Do not get a gun without it. You don't want to go to jail for life for just having it. It's a felony. I'm gonna get down. I'm honest.
Woo!
This is a beretta. Red skull. Everything you see here is not a joke. I'm gonna tear this little thing up. Oh God.
All right, I teach you. I'm going way out, all the way to the end. Headshots only. I used to have a back and kept a back in the engine. Had to blow up the spots, back feel attention. To blow up, the most mafia is implemented. Sons grow up to be murderers and terrorists. Good morning, Patricia. Oh my God! Is that boy accurate and is that boy good? Ooh. Look at that. Look at the grouping of the shots. I done told you. I ain't nothing to play with. Accurate like Acura. So we are here. Put 3 holes in you like a bowling ball. A Karceno video that y'all never saw. What's up, Christian Edwards? For those who are unaware, this is the old account. I fought and got the old account back a long time ago, and I never came back because Karceno for Life channel is popping. But a video you never saw. Stream. Now that was it. Now you done drew a line in the sand. What's up? In case many don't know, Karceno hadn't been feeling well. Karceno's fixing up this room here. That's what's been going on with us. Got a whole new couch in here. It's been a grind, buddy. We got a whole new couch coming in. Oh man, that was before I had the couch. Thank you for that. I've been trying to get better. Find out what's going on, man. want to wait like P and it's too late. You feel me? That's right. Rest in peace to my man Prodigy. I mean, lost rhymes, lost page of a wild rhyme writing nigga. P holds the pen tightly, explodes lightly. I got a one question for them trash dudes that excite me. You dudes are trash rap, wanna fight me, you shook to death, take breaths and step lightly. Seems like mostly you spend too much time to wifey to come out and play with the hard-headed. Man, we gonna miss P. Yep, that's true. The HNIC. Move over for some media. It weak. Your best song is mediocre. You little penis. I dare you entertain a thought that you can come out and challenge me in blood talk. Take a walk, jerk. This ain't Levert Sweat and Johnny Gill. This is rap for real. Something you feel. You catch a chill when you hear the mob bang through the stereo. It's heavy metal for the black people. Rock and roll for this hip hop soul. My thug music is therapeutic to the user. Slam dance to it. Spending the time while secondary lights got your mind. You rock the fatigues and all the wonder guns, but are you really prepared for the things to come? Boom! P! Oh man. You know I'm be bumping MOB all day today. So they can get ready for that. It's about to be another dead rapper. Who knows? Maybe it's us. Maybe it's the other crew. We'll see. All I know is how to sneak the guns in and give it to him good when he front. Get that, all of it. Y'all better protect that boy. I murdered that kid. He got jokes. Trust me, nobody over here laughing. Oh, we got to stand in ovation with Mac tears. Yep. Oh yeah, this is uncut today, so y'all finna hear some real today. I never forget. You remember Gene Deal? He's got this thing where he's sitting down with his homeboys and he's talking, and he was talking about Russell Simmons had a gay guy in the bed with him, or some she with him in the bed when he went to Russell Simmons' house. Christian, that's because nobody knows this account. This is my old account. I had to push this on Google Plus. I had to push this on all my other accounts. But nobody really know this account like that. They all sleep, Mr. Barnes. It's past their bedtime. So, you got any more questions for Karceno? D'Angelo Russell just got traded, and Moscow got cut. They off the Lakers right now. That's right, ex-con. Den of Thieves is nothing but Heat. It's a remake of my favorite movie, which is Heat. I just hope 50 Cent don't screw it up. But let's get into it. I don't know, Chris. I didn't even pick it up. I won't stay in here with y'all. I was going to check it out later. What about the NFL you want to know?
But
Mr. Ellis?
like I said, I just got the word. They say Russell's gone and Moscow got cut. So if D'Angelo Russell was
I
gone
have no
already,
idea what you're talking about. Let me see.
I have no idea as of yet. Did not look into it. Did not check it out. That's all I got. And I gave it to y'all as soon as it came through the phone. I haven't even looked it up.
I don't see any questions from you, Brandon Lewis. My second favorite basketball player is, I would say, Isaiah Lord Thomas, then Kobe Bean Bryant.
I don't know what's going on outside. But anyway, back to the Gene Deal situation. Okay, there we go. Did y'all see that Gene Deal when you talking about Russell Simmons? Yeah, talking about how Russell Simmons had a dude in the bed with the pink underwear and all that stuff. He's telling the truth. I mean, I would believe it. But dude, that ain't the scariest thing in the world. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, I never really said nothing about it. But there's somebody who's on the other side.
All right, let me pause this. The video you've never seen that's playing right now. Okay, now let's get to what you were talking about here. Now you say talk about the Ravens. What about the Ravens? They're a bunch of bums. They got a decent defense. They have no quarterback that's going to get them where they need to go. And Flacco, my man, was in space after he got that late hit. They were following Kaepernick once they start seeing how he was treated. As anybody would see a black person and somebody that looked like you, if they're going to treat him like that, you kind of relate that to yourself. If they're going to treat him like that, what's going to stop them from doing that to me? So they're doing it out of defiance. The NFL made the situation worse. I remember asking Brandon Lewis, what questions are you talking about? I still see nothing from Brandon Lewis. What about AI? I'm not going to argue with you on that. Bill Russell is in my top 10. But I said Kobe, but Oscar Robertson is really number 2. It's Isaiah Lord Thomas III. It's Oscar Robertson. Then who else would I put up there? It's the greatest of all time. I want to say Bill Russell, but I know I got Kareem up there. Kareem is up there as one of the greatest of all times. By far. He's up there. I don't have Wilt Chamberlain as high as everyone else. Because once he had somebody on him that was his size, he would, like Bill Russell could hold him. You know, man, that dominant, they should have been winning championships every year. I mean, but the numbers he put up was incredible, but it was like nobody else his size. That was like a detraction from him. It's like one of the reasons why Shaq isn't on the list. When Shaq was playing, they had no centers really. All the centers had basically retired before he started winning. Yeah, Bill Russell was ranked. That's why I ranked Bill Russell ahead of him. Bill Russell, I believe, I got at number 3. Then I have, let me see, I got Bill Russell. I got Magic Johnson ahead of Wilt Chamberlain. I have Larry Bird over Wilt Chamberlain. I got a lot of people over Wilt Chamberlain. He's not very high on my list. He's on there. I mean, he's ranked high. He's just not as high as the rest, like the rest of the world put him. But like Michael Jordan, I got him and Kobe switch. They're like 4 and 5. Michael Jordan is like he's like either 5 or 6. Like there's Larry Bird. Larry Bird is ahead of Kobe. He's ahead of Michael. So you got, let me see, you got Isaiah Lord Thomas III. You have you got Isaiah. Man, Bird and Magic are the same. What drugs are you taking? No, this is the real list. This ain't the media list. Isaiah Lord Thomas III, Oscar Robertson. I would say Bill Russell is number 3. Then from there, the list gets crazy. I would probably put Larry Bird at number 4. Then Michael Jordan at number 5. Then Kobe Bryant at number 6. Now that kind of jumps from 6 to 5 because Kobe could do something Michael couldn't do, and that was shoot threes. And his range was a lot deeper than Michael's. He played a different game than Michael played as far as the range. Kobe would shoot from well beyond the 3. Michael stayed within the foundation of playing within 18 feet. I mean, he'll hit an occasional 3 here and there, but that wasn't his game. LeBron isn't on that list. He's not even in the room. There's about 3,000 basketball players before you could even put LeBron James on the list. I mean, before you get to the Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't have Olajuwon over a lot of people because you got to look at it. As great as Dream was, there was he hit his peak almost near the end of his career, but when he first came in, he played with Big Ralph Sampson and the 2 Twin Towers, They were like Davis and Cousins. You know, those two big giants down in the paint. He had time to help and get his career up. It was once Ralph Sampson left and it became his team that he started to really flourish. But he was still a raw talent until he got to his niche on what he needed to do. And it was like once he got older that he has this knowledge, and then he got the players around him to help get him to where he needed to go. Did he really stand out? So those 2 championships they won, which was based off a lot of luck, because they were basically eliminated. Mario Elie hit a 3 out of a corner. They came back and won a game against who was that? St. Louis? I mean, not St. Louis, but San Antonio. Came back, hit a shot, won, beat them. They had a lot of luck. I don't care what they give him. I'm talking about play. I'm talking about play. LeBron is nowhere near this list. There isn't a player that's playing today that's in the top 10 all-time NBA. Period. Well, of course you would take Magic. Magic is ranked up there. Magic is probably, like I said, I got Magic Johnson over Wilt Chamberlain because I look at what Wilt had to go up against and what he had to do. He averaged 20-something rebounds. He was the first triple-double machine. They just didn't count triple-doubles back then. He had quadruple blocks. He had about 10, 15 blocks a game, but nobody was counting all that stuff. I mean, he scored 100 points in a game. That lets you know right then and there what was going on. I mean, Kobe scored 80 plus points. Have anybody come close to doing that besides Booker last year when he hit 70? That was remarkable. Clay did, yeah. Clay hit for like 60 some one night. 60 is like the mark. You can hit 60, but like 80, and that wasn't even Kobe's best game. Kobe has 60. Kobe done got so many 60-point games, and there's players that'll go a whole 15, 16 years and never even touch 60. LeBron has never scored 60 in a game. Never will. Did you realize Kobe outscored the Dallas Mavericks whole team in 3 quarters of basketball? Oh, there it is. Somebody brought it up too. And they sat him for the 4th quarter. They sat him for the 4th quarter. I remember Kobe had 200 and some points in 4 games. It was the craziest streak I've ever seen. He hit 60 like twice in that whole strand. And they sat him for the entire 4th quarter after the man scored 60-something in 3 quarters. They did that like twice. That's back when the team was bad. All they really had was Kobe. And he did not disappoint. But yes, Larry Bird is over. He's probably number 4th on the list. There, you got to understand something about Larry Bird. He wasn't very athletic. he was very effective. Larry did everything on the court that an average basketball player probably wouldn't even endure. People are like, how you got Larry Bird up there? Larry was a killer. And Larry didn't care. He didn't go for none of that trash talk on the court. Larry didn't care. Larry would tear you up on that court. That boy was a freak of nature. He'll tell you where he gonna shoot and he'll do it too. And just go there and there's nothing you could do about it. He used to kill Michael Jordan. There's no way I've seen Bird play Jordan. Do you understand? When you've seen Bird play Jordan, you guys didn't grow up watching Bird play Jordan. I saw it. And I said, oh man, I knew right away. That was it. There was nothing he could do. Stats, they're altered because right now the passing lanes and the rules are different, so you can't even do it no more. You can't even do stats because now it's so easy to score. If you don't score 100 points, you must really be stupid. They had games where the score would be 83 to 68. You know, those were the games back then. Nobody really shot threes like that. Now people shoot 35 threes. If you shot 35 threes in a game, you would be benched. Steph Curry will shoot 35 threes in a one game by itself. You would be benched by then. It's a whole different way they played. The game was more physical. You could close the lane. Now, if a guy bump into you, they got to go watch it on the tape. Well, did he really mean to bump him? How did he bump him? Was it an aggressive bump or was it a light tap on the arm bump? Well, we're going to review it all weekend and see if we're going to give him a flagrant foul or not. It's like, what? This bubblegum league you created for LeBron James is ridiculous. We know Bird had a triple double that game. He had like 30 something. The one game Michael Jordan had on Larry Bird. And they keep showing you that highlight. Michael Jordan is the best scorer we've ever seen. He's the best scorer of the basketball we've ever seen. He wasn't the greatest basketball player. Michael Jordan had 63 points. Larry Bird had 36, 12, and 8. Almost a triple-double.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
More like home insurance coverages.
Oh, home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, pet.
Game 123-121 Chicago in overtime. Jordan. And Bird got it. Great play by Larry Bird.
Here comes Bird, cuts off Jordan at the baseline. They turned him loose, pushed him underneath the basket. The ball, a pass out, hit the net. So it ends up in the hands of Robert Parrish.
Where's that ball? How many fouls tonight?
Bird underneath and deep.
Game looked rough to steal. Left-handed runner.
Trigger hand going. Jordan fakes it on Wedman, takes it in, try to...
He got 28 in a loss against Washington the other night. That's why I talked about what a bad game he had.
That was a tough shot.
Sneaking his way through the two. Sit down the shot clock. Jordan on Bird. Quick feed into Jim Paxson for the layup. Larry Bird, a super pass.
But Chicago really put a whipping on him, and he really fenced it out.
Fake jumper. Rebound Bird. Nice little fake. Lead for two.
For getting the ball down court in a hurry. A lot of ways. Jordan short there. It's Bird for three. Let's blow out.
McHale has it head of the key. Dennis Johnson.
Bird is 6'9". Jordan is 6'6". He tortured Michael Jordan every time he got the ball. Anytime he got the ball, Michael Jordan cannot guard Larry Bird. There's nothing he can do. So you got to understand the game. Rip. See, Larry Bird was a better passer. That's what people didn't understand.
Right in the lane against Jordan. Send to shoot. Bird against Jordan. Bird backs in. Dumper it off to Johnson. He skipped it in through the foul. And he still got the eyes going out of the side of his head.
See, Bird's passing.
See if he come down, and there was Dennis Johnson. He just took the Sunday at high noon from Boston Garden on WMAQ and Channel 52. Jordan has the ball taken away by Bird. Bird into the front court, takes it into left, shoots it up, no good, but a foul called, and Larry Bird on the line. He turned his head. Bird leaves his man, comes right for it. He set him up. Bird knew when he hit earlier in the game, he saw Michael make that move, and he said, sometime I'm going to come and get the ball.
This is Celtics here. And they do.
Paid the price in a double overtime game.
Nice job there.
They've got that intensity back.
Look at that. DM Mike up. Look at that Bird. Bird. You see, I've watched these games. I watched Bird torture Michael Jordan for a living. Look, Bird in the post. Jordan's on him. Can't do nothing with it. Might as well forget about it.
Steps like this from Michael Jordan going in.
Blocked by Bird.
Comes in to Dennis Johnson, guarded by three, off to the right, 16 to shoot. DJ holding to the right. Inside pass to Bird underneath, he lays it in. Jordan went for the steal, didn't get it. Bird
Comes to post up now of Bird against Jordan.
All right, Mike.
He goes to the hook.
Jordan has it left against Danny Ainge, 10 to shoot. Jordan across the lane, has the shot
Block.
blocked. Saved it. Down low, fouls. Dennis Johnson plays it to Bird across the lane, and he plays it in. Larry Bird with
And used a lot of good, solid offense. Bird from Wolf. Even with that strange lineup, huh?
Pippen with the step, and then rejected by Bird. Jordan was deflected short.
2 blocks by Bird. Bird.
Turns off to the right, plays a wide right to Seasting, guarded by three. Low right, Bird lays it in. And is fouled by Oakley.
Plays it. Bird. Second on the clock. It's a three-pointer.
Clock running down.
It comes by accident there. Bird has to pop out as they could have called a foul. Instead, Bird, as the clock is winding down,
Hudson Plays it to Bird across the lane. He plays it in. Larry Bird with a nice drive. 86-87 Boston. Bird right of the lane against Jordan. Hook pass to Johnson. His short shot rolls in down low right.
See, when Bird's double, he pass. That's what you're supposed to do. He looks for the open man. If two guys is guarding Bird, he's looking for the open man.
Feeds Bird on the break. Help because he moved the power forward with
Nothing you can do.
Here's Bird low right in on Jordan's shot. It's in.
Jordan is 6'6", Bird is 6'9". Nothing he can do.
Here's Danny Ainge on the walk to the right against Maxson. Ainge has picked it up into Bird low right.
So conscious of his play, he said, "Well, we have to do the ball."
He gave him fits. Bird. Dip.
Third quarter, team-wise. Michael Jordan caught playing college defense, turned his head. DJ made him pay the price. The old dummy play. Put the hat on Michael Jordan.
Look at him, skilling him. Give me that. Cookies. Here it is. Look at the clock. Winding it down. Berg, Scottie Pippen on him. Jordan come over. Too late.
3.6 seconds left. Larry Bird gives the Boston Celtics a 2-point lead. Thus nails the turnaround. Everybody in
Jordan tried to sneak over. Everybody knew. Get it down. Oh!
He's got to stay in front of him and make that pass go over the top. He plays him behind. He gets the ball. Your job is over, buddy.
Now you know. Now you know the truth. Now you know the truth. He couldn't beat Larry Bird. Couldn't beat the Celtics. But they always showed you. They had the video game, Jordan versus Bird. They made the commercial, the McDonald's commercial together. Because they were bringing Michael Jordan up. So when Bird and Magic leave, they're just going to go to Michael Jordan and do all this stuff. And they really just omitted. They omitted Isaiah out of the whole picture when Isaiah beat all of them. But because he was from Detroit, you know, he wasn't ideal. He didn't fit the plan. LeBron scored 62 in Miami. I don't ever remember that. I don't never remember LeBron scoring 60, period. Oh, Joakim Noah got to be in the top 10. My favorite basketball players, period. Joakim Noah.
Music to keep you company.
How can he
Keep
not
you
be?
really, really offline.
Jay Gaiman.
I don't know about this place, man. I just stayed in my hotel room, man. Every time I look out my window, it's pretty depressing out here, man. It's bad. It's bad.
So you're not going out?
No. No going out in Cleveland, man. It's all factories.
Do you regret anything that you said about Cleveland?
Not at all. You like it? You think Cleveland's cool? I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation. I mean, what's so good about Cleveland?
Have you ever been booed as much in your life?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Music to my ears. When he said that, I jumped up and applauded. The greatest thing he could ever say. That toxic waste dump. That is Cleveland.
I just stayed in my hotel room, man. Every time I look out my window, it's pretty depressing out here, man. It's bad.
It's pretty depressing. It's bad.
No going out in Cleveland, man. It's all factories.
Do you regret anything that you said about Cleveland?
Not at all. You like it? You think Cleveland's cool? I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation. I mean, what's so good about Cleveland?
Have you ever been booed as much in your life?
What's so good about Cleveland? He became my top 10 favorite basketball player right there. When he said that line, what is so good about Cleveland? People tell me like, yo, man, I'm from Cleveland. I'll just feel sorry for him. I'll be like, oh, man. My bad, man. Man, just save up, man. Move, you know. Just save your money, man. Just get out. Just get out. I just almost want to cry for him. You think about the Browns. No, I think about losing. When I think about Cleveland, I think about losing. That's true. But this has been fun. I gotta go. We done this. We went the length of a Marvel movie tonight. I tried to do it 3 hours straight with y'all answering questions so we can get all of them out and answered so we can be caught up. You say boxing talk. I told you to ask me questions. What do you want to know? What would I do with $25,000? After taxes, invest. No. Where's my donations? Y'all ain't making no donations and got me up here 3 hours. Oh, as far as the lyricist, Charles Brown. Chuck, what's up? OG Charles. Jada is one of the best lyricists. Definitely the best in the locks. Oh man, he's up there. I mean, this dude then did songs with Biggie, Jay, and Nas. Period. There's what's that? A super chat button at the bottom. You click that and put in what you want. Jada Kiss got a song, "Keep Your Head to the Sky," the inspirational song. As long as you keep your head to the sky. I appreciate Ronnie. I mean, $1 is $1, but hey, I appreciate it. At least you did something. You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. The game didn't steal anything, Michael McCartney. The game needed someone to structure the songs for him as far as making the hooks, doing the beats. That's why he has not had another hit song. He's more of a battle style rapper. When he tries to formulate a song, it doesn't really connect with the public. That's why when he had 50 and used 50, 50 is great at structuring songs. That's why all his stuff is great. Church for Thugs, all of that is 50 Cent. Hate It or Love It, This Is How We Do, all 50 Cent songs. Kanye West, his second CD, it didn't have 50. So he had Kanye West do the song. Wouldn't get far, just a waste of time. You know, you wouldn't get far. Sleeping these out. Down, we made this song for you. And you. And you. For all y'all. You wouldn't get far. Far. Kanye had to do that. If you kept your legs closed. Do I take PayPal? Not really. It depends on the song LAX. I have no idea. I don't even remember how that song go or what about it. So it must not be great. I mean, that's it. Like I had to convince my buddy. He was like, that he's like, you know what? You right. He's like, you right. Every song with Game that I like, somebody else is on the song. He's like, you right. Right. The button is the right button on the chat box. The dope button is the $ button in the right corner in the chat box. And if you're on the phone, I think I can donate to myself. Yep, there it is. If you hit the little comment box, it pop up super chat. What was his first song off the second album? Oh, you don't mean no blood done. Blah 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 blah. One blood. Do 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 do. One blood. Do 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 do. Blah 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 blah. Man, do you understand that right there? That song was already a hit. That's like a Jamaican hit. That guy who did that song, he just took it and rapped over it because he was talking about blood. Blood hard. Blood, 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 blood. I mean, all the Bloods used to play that song to death. And they were getting shot at. They was getting lit up out there. It was crazy. They were shooting back. But, man, that song used to get them charged. Soon as it come on. What that? Blah, 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 blah. That was they whoop. There it is, boy. I swear. For the Bloods, boy, that was they whoop. There it is. Whoa, man. That used to come on. That was it. Yeah, it's time for me to roll. Sorry, this has been great, but I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta take a dump. Peace. Thanks for all y'all who donated. Charles Brown, I appreciate it, even though you didn't do it. All right, Ronnie 9. How about checking the battery? Charles Brown. I came back. I was just finna hit the button. This man just said, I can't find it. Charles Brown, are you for real? $35 people then told you what to do. Are you on a mobile phone or are you on? Are you on a phone or are you on a PC? If you're on a PC, it is in the chat box in the corner. If you're on a phone, you click that comment button that's underneath your phone. It has a $sign on it. You'll see it in there. It says Super Chat. He has an iPhone. Is it any different for somebody who has iPhone? I'm an Android man. The Roots is the most consistent hip hop group. What about EPMD? They were consistent. They broke up, but they were still consistent. Who I'm gonna be for Halloween? Me. The guy that makes YouTube videos. I don't celebrate that crap. Anybody come to my house, ring a bell, asking for something for nothing, I'm gonna blow them across the street.